is the Ray34HH from Sterling by Music Man. And it gives you the feel, playability, and sound of a USA-made Ernie Ball Stingray bass, but at half the price. For the most part, when it comes to import lines, they're able to be so cheap because they use cheaper materials, cheaper wood, cheaper pickups, cheaper electronics all around. But after playing and testing out a lot of Sterling by Music Man basses, from the cheapest to the most expensive, there's a lot of quality in there no matter which price point you choose. But the bass that we're looking at today is one of the higher end models that Sterling by Music Man offers. And this does not sacrifice anything. It has that just amazing Music Man feel that you're looking for, that classic super punchy sound that you're looking for, and the quality is just there all the way throughout this entire bass. Before we get started into specs and playthroughs of everything with the bass, I would like to say a huge thank you to Sterling by Music Man for sponsoring this video. While they did compensate me for my time and work on this video, it doesn't affect the way that I see this bass. Coming from a bassist to make videos for other bassists, I would like the most honest answer possible because you don't want to waste money on an instrument. But it's one of those things that I told up front to Sterling by Music Man, and they're perfectly okay with that. So while all the opinions that I have on this bass are all my own, Sterling by Music Man did compensate me for my time and work putting into this video. So going right into it, you have that instantly recognizable body shape that Music Man's had for over 30 years now. This just looks so good, so classic, and just so classy to me, especially in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Daphne blue finish. Oh my God, look at that. And it's just one of those things where the style itself, yes, it can look good, but it really depends on how it plays, how it feels, and how it sounds. And it has all those things, but man, just appreciating the looks alone, oh my God, I love this finish so much. And underneath that beautiful finish, we have a mahogany body that just has a very loud, rich, and warm tone to it. Then on top of that, we have a 3-ply white pickguard with 2 Alnico humbuckers and an active 3-band preamp. For the controls, it goes volume knob, then treble, mids, and bass. So already right there, you have your active preamp that's able to really change the EQ of your sound. But to add to this, you have a 5-way selector switch to switch between different modes and different coils of these 2 humbuckers. Going from bottom to top or from bridge to neck, in position 1, it has coils 1 and 2, which is your entire bridge pickup in parallel. Then in position 2, you have coils 1 and 4. Position 3 is all of your coils, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is when it sounds so thick and so rich. Oh my God, it has this beautiful overall sound to it. Then position 4, you have coils 2 and 3. And finally in position 5, this is your neck pickup only, so coils 3 and 4 in parallel. Now with your 5 different positions, you can set the coils at, including your active preamp. This leads to so many different kinds of tones that are perfect for really any genre. Going from aggressive hard rock and metal with a pick just flying at it to switching to something smooth, laid back, and more Motown-esque, it's just that simple, super fly, switch it to a different position, lay down a bit, get rid of the pick, and it's just perfect. This is really the first time I've ever had a chance to play around with a 2 pickup configuration Stingray. And man, I really thought the single humbucker variation could have quite a bit of different voices in it, but of course it's nothing compared to this. It just sounds so full and rich no matter what. And it's just so much fun to switch between them on the fly and see really what different sounds you can get with it. But of course, you're easily able to get that signature growl that Stingray is known for. That growl and bite that just cuts through a mix like a hot knife going through butter at split speed. Then moving up, you have the most gorgeous roasted maple neck. Oh my God. It's one thing that Ernie Ball went to roasted maple and just the envy inside of me and jealousy was so real. But now that Sterling by Music Man has also added that to their affordable models, it's just something all on its own. This neck feels so perfect. I absolutely love Ernie Ball necks. It's just, there's something very specific about the shape of them. And no matter what, it has this just beautiful feel of being super smooth, but super slick at the same time, making you go from the lowest fret to the highest one in an instant. And man, it just feels absolutely perfect in your hands. But I've been biased towards the Music Man style neck for as long as I can remember. It just feels perfect in your hands and great no matter where your hand is positioned. Then finally at the top you have that classic Stingray headstock and open gear tuners. Now the tuners and the bridge are both Sterling by Music Man's own branded chrome ones. And over time I can see how this can be concerning to some people, but like with me, I have my Ray34 single humbucker model that I've had for I think about 2 years now, and the hardware is done perfectly fine in that amount of time, no matter how hard or how rough I've played it. So overall, the Ray34HH to me is just a phenomenal bass. You get so much quality, playability, so many great tones, so much versatility within those tones, and really just the feel all around, the balance, everything on this bass just feels so rich. And it's something that you would expect from a $1,000 bass, yes, but this feels like it could easily cost way more than that too. And when I say it plays, feels, and sounds like a USA-made Stingray bass, I really do mean that, but it's seriously half the cost of one brand new. This would be absolutely perfect for the studio with all the versatile sounds you can get out of it no matter what genre you're going for, and for the quality and longevity that it could really last on the road too. But as always, let me know what you guys thought about this. Thank y'all so much as always for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that right now. And go ahead and turn on that notification bell too for the new videos I put out every single week. Thank y'all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. Follow me on social media, all those awesome things. A humongous thanks again to all my Patreon supporters. Mwah, mwah. And if you would also like to support the channel and get access to videos early, giveaways, and more, head over to my Patreon page. But thank you all again so much. Thank you again to my Patreon supporters as well as Sterling by Music Man. And no matter where in the world you are, keep practicing, stay safe, and I'll see y'all next time.